is Lego Mekazani here with a mock of a creature from the Sound Planet series. I haven't exactly came up with a name for it. So, yeah, this is a big creature. One of my biggest mocks to date. And I still haven't measured how tall it is. I am 100% sure that's taller than 1 foot. So building was, I started at the feet, which are way down here, and then went up with the legs, and then to the torso, then to the arms, and then up to the head, so this is a really, so I made sort of a mistake with the arms. I was gonna switch them around, but I was too eager to make this video. So this mock used up every single Hero Factory torso piece that I had, and I checked in all my Lego, in all the places where I keep my Legos, and there is no torsos left at all. So he uses, let's see, two of the tallest torsos to build the body, and then we have these two bones, which I had to assemble since I was really running low on bionicle bones when I was building it. So, and then there's a bunch of ball joints open up for armor. Go down right there. See, a lot of ball joints open for armor. The feet, well, personally to me, I think the feet are cool with with the blades and all that other stuff, and the feet can bend. Unlike most of the normal Hero Factory sets, which feet couldn't actually bend. Let me just get the armor piece here. We actually couldn't bend like this. All we could do was bend backwards. It actually only bends backwards, and that's actually for the Titan sets. But for the little guy, for the smaller hero, the standard ones, their feet weren't bendable. They were just bendable with one socket joint that let them rotate in all directions and whatnot. So the head uses, let's see, this big armor plate piece back here, a white 3 long armor piece for the lower part of the head, and then a frontal helmet that lands on the top part of the head, and then this mouth which can open and close like that, and it has these 4 red teeth. So this was not entirely my idea. The sort of size idea came from one of the Lego designers, and I just took that sort of tall design and made it into my own. So I wanted to put friction joints right here so it'd be stiffer. I just figured out getting the right pose was actually more better than using friction. Actually, though the feet had these this is just the camera there, these armor pieces which actually give it support so it won't topple over and break, which that normally happens to more of my heavy creations. I made lots of heavy mocks before, but actually just bulky mocks, not tall mocks. Most of these bulky mocks, when I try to lift them, they would naturally fall over. Well, most of them would have small feet, so they would naturally topple over, and then a few parts of them would break off. So then let's see. Using a lot of bionicle. A lot of these bionicle bone pieces, which are, so the blue kind of contrasts, the blue and green, which let's see, just get up here, the claws the blue and green sort of contrast along with the black and then the red, and it's sort of like this light grayish part right over here. So like I said, I used up almost every piece that I had. So the claws are movable. These just don't allow motion like that. Since I used the design, the leg design for Raka XL and Black Phantom. So and Witch Doctor, they all use the similar sort of feet design. So since I want to make only like a real human arm would, just like one elbow joint in the middle and not two. So I just went along with that. So I couldn't find any. Since I didn't have any of those lower Witch Doctor arms, I just went along with these pieces and then made the claws unmovable. So the mask is fully self-standing. I already told you that. And since I didn't want the back to look horrible as most Lego sets do, no offense, I'm just saying the backs. So this time I just used one of those new parts that they introduced into the 4.0 series, and then added two of them onto the back, or actually no, one onto the back and then one onto the front, since this one the head were extended out. So then he uses so a lot of black armor on it. I don't know. I just thought the black looked good, since well, I could have used any other color scheme, but brown maybe not so, since I only have one brown armor piece. That's hot. That's this one right here. And if I said I used blue, then yeah, I only had one too. And green, I would have no green at all. Well, I would with the surge and speed of demon, but no main chest armor piece. No chest armor pieces. Maybe white I could, but I only have 4 white armor pieces, and this one uses. And this mock uses 8. That is every single big black armor piece that I had. So as you see, these parts are sort of bendable. So you can see in the, I think, computer generated sort of like Lego commercials. They have where these like torsos can actually bend. And then when you get the actual sets, it can't actually bend at all. It just like stay stiff. Well, actually, the stiffness was a good idea, because you wouldn't want your Lego set to be all wobbly like that. So I think the stiffness was a good idea. I could have added, armor to the back of the legs. Wait, right here, let me just, no. Oops. I could have added, I could have added armor to the back of the legs, but I was really low on what I could find in my Lego box, so I just went with it. And since the very lower part of the parts of the legs, these bodies and these parts, it's too bad I couldn't use. I couldn't use the. Even if I wanted to put armor on the back, I still couldn't. And no, it's not because someone won't let me. It's because I don't have enough of those new introduced parts in the 5.0 with Stormer XL and Speed Demon. Those are the parts that are necessary to actually put more armor onto it and give it a little more bulk. So the chest, the torso is the main torso. The main torso is the only part on the body where it definitely covers up both sides. And I would have added more armor here. I didn't know I had any more black armor to go around. All I have is 2s and some 4s, but nowhere near enough. Just to get enough armor onto that part. So let's see. What else have we not talked about? Well, the feet. Of course, the feet. The feet. Of course, with the feet. These claw ones. Let's just adjust the camera. Move the camera back. And you see, that's that dangerous. Hold on. So the feet, these pieces can rotate in all directions. And if the creation isn't too big and won't topple over that easily with the friction joints, and speaking of friction joints, I'm gonna get them. So I'm just gonna add these onto the legs. As friction like they are friction joints. I'm gonna take this up. Friction joints. As the name states, they provide friction so that the arm creations won't topple over. So, excuse me for a minute, I have to do something.
I said, did you not read my gesture?
So that's it for this review of this creature.